Hi, my name is Silja. Welcome to my new YouTube channel. I thought I'd start off by explaining to everyone why I went vegan, which happened about 2.5 years ago, and I went vegetarian about half a year before that. And I think it was in June 2013, I was traveling Africa, and every day would be going on safaris, just seeing all these amazing animals. And it was just the best experience of my life to see all these animals. But the weird thing was, in the afternoon after the safaris, we would go to these restaurants, sometimes game restaurants, and they would have the same animals on their menus, which I thought was not cool. And I just started thinking, nah, there's no way I can eat these animals. But then I started thinking, chickens, pork, isn't it a bit hypocritical to eat these animals then if I cannot eat the amazing animals that I just saw just because they're more rare? So I just started thinking, like, maybe I should choose the vegetarian options when there are vegetarian options. So I kind of started my transition there, and then a few weeks later I went to Thailand, and I went to this elephant sanctuary called Elephant Nature Park. It's in Chiang Mai in Thailand. And when we were on the way there, like, we were sitting in a bus and they were showing us like how the elephants got treated before they came to the sanctuary, just how they trained them. And they would push them into these tiny little enclosures and just beat them up for days. The elephants were bleeding, and they would just get beaten until they just gave up. And I think that's when I just really realized how humans can treat animals. It was just horrible to see. And I think that was the first time I was ever really ashamed of being a human. Like, is this how we treat animals? Like, this is how animals get treated back home too. Like, we slaughter them, like thousands of them every day, and we don't even need to. And like, I think the next days after seeing this, I was just thinking so much, like, I do not want to be a part of this. I do not want to hurt animals. There's got to be options. But at the same time, it's like, it's hard. Like, you don't want to change because, like, if I change, it's not gonna make that much of a difference when nobody else is changing. Why should I change my life completely when nobody else is? But I just realized, like, this is something I have to do. I can't keep doing this. But I think even then I was thinking, but I'll still eat fish. Like, fish, that's not that bad. But then later I was in a grocery store in China, and there they sell a live fish in the grocery stores. And I remember one of the tanks, like, it was starting to get empty. So there was pretty much no more water, and the fish were just grasping for air, trying to breathe, but they couldn't. They were so scared. You could see how scared they were and how much they were suffering. And like, how are fish any different? I didn't see that. I couldn't see how fish were any different. They were animals too, just like everyone else. So that's when I realized, yep, I can't eat fish either. So for a few months I still continued eating like dairy and eggs. I didn't go vegan just yet. But after getting home from my travels, I started researching more, because I've grown up on the countryside. I've been in a lot of farms. I thought I was pretty educated on this, but like, there's so many things I never thought about. Like, I didn't know that all male chickens in the egg industry get slaughtered. Like, they get ground up alive. I had no idea. And I think that's pretty horrible. And I didn't think about, like, the egg-laying hens, they get killed when they're like 18 months old, which is not very old. And yeah, it's not, yeah, I don't want to be a part of that. And also, like, the dairy, like, the babies get taken from their mothers, like, just after they're born, so that we can drink the milk that was made for them. Nah, I don't think that's fair. I don't want to be a part of that. So yeah, that's when I decided to go vegan, I think, when I was sitting there with a glass of milk in my hand, realizing, like, I stole this from a baby, like a cow's baby. That cow was supposed to drink this, and I'm drinking it. It's not fair. So that's when I decided to give it up. Couldn't do it anymore. And I think it was the best decision I've ever made. Never regretted it. I thought I was gonna miss meat. I thought I was gonna miss milk. I thought I was gonna miss eggs, but no way. Never. Good decision. Yep, so I hope everyone else will make their research. Just look into it and start thinking, should we be doing this? Is this right? I think when you're vegan, like, a lot of people think that vegans have been brainwashed. Like, they didn't make this decision themselves. It's like someone convinced them. But nobody ever convinced me. I made these decisions myself. I've researched it myself. Everything was me. Like, I've never been brainwashed. So think about it. Think about what happens to the animals. Think about the impact you have on their lives. And think about what you can do differently. Recommend it. Thanks for watching my video. Hope I'll see you soon.